Guys, hope you all are doing great. And I'm so excited and delighted to be here and would like to share this amazing news that I have on our way that we are going to start our February weekdays batch. And here's the little detail about the course that you can see on the screen. The course name is ETL Testing Automation using Python, Pandas, and PySpark. Now the course is going to start from 16th of February. Classes will be happening Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and timing will be 7 to 8:30 a.m. India time. Course duration is going to be 2.5 months. Now, another great news is that we are going to do the upcoming demo session on this Sunday, which is 11th of January at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. night time. Yeah, so which is basically Sunday night 8 p.m. we have the demo session where you can come and experience what does it takes to do the automation, how seamlessly it can be automation can be performed, which we think it is very difficult. And also you can basically clarify any questions, any doubts that you might have. How do we basically progress on the way of automation? And everyone today knows that without automation there is no growth in career, right? Especially anywhere. I would not say only testing, but especially specifically in the software testing, you need to know the automation, and this is the need of the hour, right? Anyways, so what you need to do is basically to, if you want to attend this completely free demo session, what you can do is you can basically fill the Google form which is there in the description of this video, and rest will be taken care, guys. So it is something that you cannot miss. Actually, if you're watching this video, just go and hit the link, fill the basic details, rest will be taken care, guys. All right. Now I will also I would also want you guys to basically take a look at it, what all the things will be covered as part of this entire duration of 2.5 months, right? So that you are actually fully aware of the content of the course basically, right? So let me just bring it up. I'll go through very high level so that you understand. So the assumption is that for this particular course, this course is actually suitable for everybody, including freshers, including non-IT professional, because we are going to take care entirely. So what in roughly what we are going to do is we are going to basically learn the ETL testing manual, because you need to know that how to test the ETL systems manually, and then on top of that we are going to build our automation basically. So manual plus automation, both of the things are basically being covered here, and hence this does not need any prior knowledge. It is absolutely good for even for the people who are just came out of college, fresh out of college, right? So that's basically a requirement. Now how we are going to cover entire thing, let me actually show you each of these modules that we are going to cover. The first is the database in SQL, because this is very important aspect in ETL testing or ETL framework, right? We need to be very good with the ETL database and SQL. We should be able to write good, very sufficiently good amount of queries, and different kind of queries like advanced SQL, intermediate level of SQL, and all of those things. You can see that we have put down some pointer here, and all of those are basically being covered as part of syllabus. And there are some advanced topic as well that you can see. Advanced SQL, where we are going to talk about window function, we are going to talk about views, indexes, we are also going to talk about transactions and acid properties, right, which is basically part of your transactions, right? So these are basically the topics which are actually advanced SQL. At the same time, we are also going to start from absolute scratch. So people who have never experienced or who never knew the SQL, they are also very comfortable, right? So we are going to start absolute scratch, and it is also going to add the value for the people who also have maybe a good amount of experience, let's say 15, 16, 20 years of experience. It is also good for them because they will also be learning something new basically as part of it, right? And know that there will be a lot of assignments and queries that you will be solving throughout this particular module. Yes, almost after every classes, right? Now the second module is, because this is part of the ETL testing automation, so you need to know how do we do manual ETL testing, right? So cover that, we have this ETL testing module, and we are going to learn everything about ETL. What are the different type of test cases that we do, and what are the different kind of basically the processes that we runs in the ETL, and also data warehousing concepts, and also scenario based questions basically. So this particular module is going to give you very good understanding on what the ETL is, how it can be basically, how the entire component of ETL actually integrated together and works together, right? And how we can basically, more important, what is our role in doing the ETL testing basically. Everything we'll be learning here basically will be good into ETL manual testing here, yeah, as part of this module. Now the next module is Linux Basic. Why Linux Basic? Because see, wherever you are going and working into backend, you need to basically have a lot of servers which are actually running on the Linux operating system, and hence it is very important for you to basically familiarize or have the good hands-on on the ETL. I would say, Linux commands, right? Not only commands, but you should be very comfortable writing small shell scripting so that you can basically test it a bit, right? Wherever it is needed, right? So all of those things we are going to cover as part of the Linux basics. And then finally come the core module for the ETL, core ETL automation, right? Automation part. So that's where we are going to start from the Python. We are going to cover very good amount of, again, right? Every single module will be starting from very beginning, right? Assuming that you have no idea about the topic, and then slowly we'll build on basically from there on, right? Similarly, Python basics is, as I said, is the core module, especially when you learn all of the manual part, right? Then you are going into automation. So this is the first module for the automation testing, right? Now we are going to learn everything, master the Python, right? And we are going to do a lot of problem solving, especially for the companies like product-based companies where people basically ask you DSA level of questions, DSA round. There is separate DSA round where you basically go and clear that, right? Data structure and algorithm round, right? For that, we are going to do a lot of problem solving. So you are very comfortable to clear those kind of rounds as well, right? Especially for the product-based companies. And at the same time, you also are very good, having the very good understanding and concept on the Python. So I'm not going to touch every single topic we are going to touch, but you can basically see that these are the topics that we are going to cover. Now, once we are done with the basics of Python, so I would say basic to intermediate level of Python understanding, we are going to straight away jump onto the Python library, right? And that's where we are going to deep dive into Pandas. We are going to deep dive into PySpark. Why PySpark? Because we need to handle the big data as well, right? Unstructured, semi-structured, and structured, right? These three type of data or the volume of the data. So where it comes huge amount of data, big data, and that's where pandas actually tend to fail there. And that's the reason we also have to learn the ability of basically handling those big data using PySpark, right? So we are going to master pandas and PySpark, and then we are going to basically have a lot of data integration, different servers. For example, Linux, we are going to have different type of files, for example, CSV, Excel, JSON, XML, different databases, connectivity, and then also the cloud, right? Because cloud is very important nowadays. So you're going to also learn the cloud. As part of that, we are going to learn the AWS, S3, and RDS, especially these two storage component, right? And once we are done with that, we are going to basically move into the separate understanding on every other aspect about cloud. Then we are going to learn about Git, which is basically the version control system, right? We are going to master, and we are also going to see what is the object-oriented programming way of in the Python, because Python actually supports three different programming paradigm, right? One is the procedural, then object-oriented, and the third one is also the functional way of writing the code, basically, right? So we are also going to understand how object-oriented feature actually works in Python, specifically from the interview point of view, basically, right? So we are going to explore all of those things. And once we are done with that, guys, right, we are going to basically, once we are done with that, the integration part, what we are going to do is we are going to basically have the end-to-end integration of your entire system. For example, data extraction, data transformation, data quality. You can basically integrate all of these test cases into the pipeline using the CI/CD, which is Jenkins basically, and then you can have this automated way of running the test cases. You can actually set it up on the based of scheduler. So that's where we are going to also master Jenkins here, right? So all of these things at the end, you are going to basically learn all of this part. And then finally, once we are done with this integration part, right, we are going to move into something amazing and beautiful that's called Capstone project module, right? And in this particular module, what we are going to do, we are going to create a full-fledged test automation framework, right? When I say test automation framework, it basically should be having all the different test automation functionality, or I would say feature, right? Like you have the reusability, maintainability, or maybe modularity, a lot of data driven, all of those components we can basically cater in the test automation framework. And once you are done with that, it's going to give you a complete industry ready, full fledged end to end test automation framework, basically, right? So we are going to have, as part of this, we are going to design, we are going to take good number of relational and non-relational data sources, right? For example, different types of files, right? Different type of databases, and also we are going to have data coming in from AWS, cloud, and all of those, right? And we are going to basically design end-to-end test automation framework here as part of it. And finally, we are going to integrate it using the CI/CD Jenkins, basically, right? And that brings us to the end of the syllabus, basically, or the course, basically. And at the end, you will also get some support in terms of basically guiding you through the resume preparation. What are the keywords you should be putting into your resume so that you get calls from the recruiters, right? Those are very, very important. It does not matter how much knowledge you carry. If you're not, your resume is not able to tell you, then it's very difficult, right? So that's the reason we are going to do this session, extra session. This is part of assistance and support, I would say. And you are also going to have this mock interview. I mean, you can basically mock interview. How it works is, once you are ready, you can basically set up a mock interview with me. I'll be able to figure out some time and we can actually meet together, and I can understand which are the areas where you need to basically work on, or what are the area of improvement where you need to focus on in terms of getting interview ready, basically, right? And that brings to the end of the entire course, basically, guys, right? And hopefully I have given you the good understanding of the entire course content. So what you can do is, for now, you can just hit the description, the link, Google form in the description, and just make sure you put the correct WhatsApp number, right? So that we can reach out to you and we can invite you for this particular free, completely free demo session. You can come and understand this amazing power of test automation in the demo session. Yes, so I hope that all of you who are watching this will basically enroll for this, and I will see you all inside the demo session on 11th of January, Sunday, 8 p.m. guys. Until we meet next time, happy learning. God bless you. Bye.